Hi, this is Terrancegangstawilliams, a.k.a. OG Giggity, a.k.a. Mr. Answer Right Back, a.k.a. the People's Champ, Terrancegangstawilliams. Let me tell y'all something about the little young Steppaz here. He ain't that young, but he younger than me. If I didn't think he know how to rumble, I think I want to rumble with him, man, because he got these steppers in the wrong lineup, man. He got steppers in this lineup, should have been way up front. And some of them that he got up front, they should have been back here. Yeah, man, I understand it's his lineup, but I don't care. I'm on it. Listen. Check it out. Just check him out.
Part 15.
Part 15.
And at number 1, we're going to have Nate out the Toma / PNC. This will be the same Nate that OG Giggity will be running with. Dude will have that bag and the 90s. They say he ran in the Thomas and on PNC. So Nate out the Thomas will be my number 1. My number 2.
Nate. Yeah, Nate out the St. Thomas. But Nate, not only Nate ran in the Thomas, he ran in that Calio. And when he got out of the feds, he locked down Philip and Clara, the hood. Allegedly, if Nate was slick too. If Nate sends something at you, or he might pay somebody to come at you, and once you handle that, when you come back to get the back end, he gonna back in you. You get crushed. That's allegedly. He's in the Fed now with a life sentence. But definitely, Nate responsible. Matter of fact, Nate the one bouncer. Y'all know, for those who from the end don't know, Big Bouncer. Bouncer, a big dog. Bouncer deceased. Bouncer passed away a few months back, and he got out the feds. Bouncer from downtown, but he ran the MILF. Bouncer, what we call like a late bloomer, like, because his pops didn't play that. When Bouncer got out there, though, he was on and popping. But in the feds, anyway he go, big dog, just like how 10 Wall Fat was. Nate allegedly hit Bouncer in the MILF, in Calio, and Bouncer right leg used to be paralyzed at one time, where he couldn't really bend it. Then I think they had to break it and fix it, get it right. Nate also allegedly the one who hit Nap leg, knocked his leg off. So Nap got the one leg. Nate ran with Tony D. Nate ran with Levi, Lesser Duplessis. Pee-wee, he ran with that crew. So we speaking on street stuff now. For him to be so far down is a disrespect. That's why I'm talking about this, bro. All right, now. Let me see what else he got to talk about. Let me see what else he got lined up.
Gonna be the twins, Philip and Clara. Rest in peace to the twins.
All right, shout out to the twins.
The twins would get deleted in the 90s sometime. I won't say like 96, something like that. 95, 96, something like that.
Hold on, slow down. The twins, if I'm not mistaken, it was a twin that got hit on Philip and Clara, but he lived in a Magnolia. Terrance and Terrell, their name was Terrance and something. They one of them baby mother, shout out to Terrance. Trish, she's deceased now, my homegirl. She would bring her baby to me. They'd be like, Gangsta, give me some money for my baby. Today her birthday. Yeah, give us mine. 3 months later, thank you. Man, your child, the only one that got 2-3 birthdays in the same year, girl. But so if this the twins you're talking about, they used to get money, but they lived in a Magnolia. I know one of them for sure lived in a Magnolia on Forest Street. And 92 men, Black and Mo went by one of them house. But yeah, he came out the store and somebody hit his head. So if that's the twins you talking about from around there, because I'm from around there too now. That's my stomping ground, Philip and Clara. That's right.
But the twins all PNC would be my second, would be number 2. My number 3 gonna be Keith Butler and Carl Butler out the middle. I spoke on Carl Butler, and somebody mentioned his brother Keith Butler to me too. Said he was also a stepper as well and used to be getting down out here. I never heard of Keith Butler though. I heard of Carl Butler before though. But my number 3 gonna be Keith Butler and Carl Butler. My number 4.
Now, their name should have been all the way up front as well. This is people that's like who ran around the time, Mums in them era, around D.I. and them, or Will. But this is pick. But here, by me being from the NO and either know these steppers, ran with these steppers, or had some kind of deal in some kind of way tied to these steppers, I got to speak out. I got to. I'm going to be down bad if I don't.
Gonna be George McLeod, a.k.a. Green Elder Fisher. Now, this would be somebody who would delete 2 of my cousins in the 90s. And this is for somebody who said what I speak on, or what I say long live somebody who deleted one of my people. I'm biased to all that. Like, he not here, all my people not here no more, so all them dead and gone. You feel what I'm saying? Like, why would I be bitter about that? I'ma still say long live Duck, and long live my cousin Ken and Dorrell and them too. You know what I'm saying? He already done been judged for that. He dead too. So George gonna be my number 4. My number 5 gonna be
George. I remember one day I was riding around because George I didn't know he was from across the river. I first saw George. I was riding on Dry. I was riding on Dry. Whatever corner Newton on. Is that 7 and Dry or 6 and Dry? Y'all help me out with that. I'm riding a bike around there. And George saw me. He was like, boy, these N-words scary around here. Man, ain't no way in the world I'm gonna let you ride the dice game. You think you're gonna ride back around here? And I looked, I said, what you say? And I stopped. He did look like, no, man, I'm just saying, man, you done ride these dudes around and you riding back around here like it's sweet. You know, like it's, he used that word sweet, but it's like, you know, like they scary or something. This was back in 92, 91, 92, one of them. So I broke out September 91. And I just was going crazy then. Just robbing, cutting up. All them boys be on Newton and back in that back shooting that dice. Them little short police be coming in there. But yeah, he had said something to me about that. But at the time, I didn't know he was really a gunner, you know, a shooter until we fell off in OPP in the parish, and he was in there for a body. How y'all call a hat, a man down for deleting somebody. He was in there for that. And then I heard the story about Ken, a young money go getter. I heard a story about somebody that went off in the house and went crazy off in the house, hit everybody up. Actually, Ken, young teenagers get money. I think he had that blue and white. I don't know, was it 98? I think it was a 98 with the blue rag on there. Ken was at a teenage. Like I said, I broke out, so Ken had to be about anywhere from 15 to 16. Him and Cito used to run together. Cito that run with Birdman right now. That was Cito's best friend. He used to come in the project, pick Cito up, and he go. I remember one time we would ride people and we called Ken. I forgot his other partner. But man, yo, you got change for a 5? Ken, I ain't got no money. But I was really serious this day. He thought I was trying to ride, but we were trying to do something. But anyway, Ken used to get money when he was teenage. He was young, getting money. So I know the person he talking about what he got going on. George McLeod was definitely a stepper. He held it down. He had a brother. His last, I forgot his name. I spoke with, I think when I first come home through the Instagram. This is a good pick, but I think he lived too far down as well.
OG Bryce, man, the brother-elect. Shout out to Bryce too. Boy, Baby used to mention Bryce's name a lot back in the Gap. And still do be mentioning Bryce's name on songs from him from time to time. So Bryce gonna be my number 5. And at number 6.
That's another pick that's totally disrespectful. Bryce caught a body back in 89, 90s home to juvenile jail. When I wound up going to juvenile jail, Bryce was up there. Bryce the one talked me into breaking out of juvenile jail. Bryce the one that had a house for me in the Magnolia Project on Magnolia Street and in 91. Bryce the one talked me out of. I was like, man, he was on a bike because Bryce would be cool with Craig from downtown to Night War, who was getting money. So he came uptown. It was a Sunday on a motorcycle. And he was like, I said, man, give me a ride to First and Claiborne because I had to jack the dudes from out there over there at the 12 War. I was like, man, I'm going to go get me some more goals in my mouth. So he rode me on a bike. Then he stopped. We stopped on Willow and Taladana. He was like, man, that's all you got? I said, yeah, I just hit this lick. Man, he said, bro, save your money, man. Don't go spend it as soon as you get it, da-da-da. It's like, all right. So he brought me back on Magnolia Street, went back home. Bryce would be the one that introduced me to the Connect in New York. Bryce would be the one that would go to the feds with me. So Bryce was my co-defendant for my federal case. I think this is too far down. Actually, Bryce the one that was on his bike around the catio and they seen it, they were like, man, he messed with gang. They shot at him. I think he got hit in the back, but at a 22, something. Bryce the same one when the catio shot my QX4 SUV up. I put in him and his brother shot at K&B Collision right back there on Thalia and Saratoga, right across the street from where Club 49 be at. Him and his brother had that body shop over there. They fixed the truck up. I said, come through there, see that thing sitting on the yard, that pearl, that little paint job thing looking nice with the broader rim, with the mirror tint. That thing hard. I said, I ain't riding that in the city though. No, everybody know that truck. So Bryce was like, man, you ain't gonna drive? I drive. Like, all right, go ahead. One day I'm coming up Claiborne, I see Bryce coming down the bridge. I said, he tripping. Because I'm beef with the catio down this way. He got to turn his way to Melford, Bryce. But the thing was, I forgot to tell Bryce I had jacked them boys across the river. They had 1 or 2 kilos during the drought. He went across that river, went in that fishing project, and that boy Hollywood shot my truck up. And I was like, you tell that chump when I catch him. Matter of fact, tell him they owe me $9,000 to squash the beef, and they owed me $1,000 because they were short. They told me they had 19.5. All the while they only had 19, so there was $1,000 short because they wanted 2 bricks. Tell them they owed me for that too. Yeah, he called, man, I just got shot. You try like, man, you lying. He said, man, I'm sick as Bryce. He played like he liked to clown and joke around. I said, man, you lying. I said, man, look, don't park my truck. Because before, when my brother got hit up in my truck, they put it in a pound for like 4 or 5 months. So I'm telling him, Bryce, don't park. So he parked it right by the little ramp on the Charity Hospital. I went and got it. Yeah, that boy hadn't ate good. He hadn't hit it up. But Bryce the bitch did some stuff, man. For me, I was young first in juvenile. So he talked me into breaking out. After that, oh man, look what you did, boy. But anyway, yeah, that's too far down, boy. Too far down. Yeah, it's way too far down. Yeah.
It's gonna be Yellow Boy out the yoke. Long live Yellow. So Yellow gonna be my number 6. My number 7 gonna be Dick Dude out the Nolia. Long live Damon. That's gonna be my number 7. This will be the
little young Steppaz. Called slipping, wasn't paying attention. But yeah, that's too far down as well. Especially when you put Herc and Johnny Wade up there, you got to have him in this. See, you know what? Slum 1200, call me, man. Give me a call. Give me a call. So I'm gonna give me all your names, you guys. So before you do this lineup, I gotta we gotta do this right. But then again, I like doing it like this here.
Dude, I would say got after my cousin. behind the Tech 22. Him and Red Keat, I think Red Keat was on like part 12 or something. So Damon gonna be my number 7. My number 8 gonna be Sharon out the 9. Sharon out the 9 gonna be my number 8.
Sharon, another young stepper. I think that if he talking about Sharon, Chocolate Brother, as a Desire. He too far down too. That's down right. He's down bad, but good pick to have him in that lineup. But that's too far down.
And my number 9 gonna be Big G out the Noya. It's another one that will run with OG Giggity and Hot Bees and all them. Big G. So Big G gonna be my number 9. Long live Big G.
Now you down bad for having Big G way down here. Big G, Nate, Turk, they all went to the feds together. Actually, Big G drove the car when the gunman jumped out the back seat and hit his brother-in-law down. Big G brother-in-law was hit up. Well, we had some cold soldiers in our city, man. Cutthroat to the bone. Man, it was cutthroat before cutthroat knew there was going to be cutthroat.
And my number 10.
Okay, what's the number 10?
From part 15, New Orleans, most fair steppers of the 9.
Talk to us.
Gonna be Key Hackett out the 9. So Key Hackett gonna be my number 10. And it's gonna be part 15 in New Orleans, most fair.
I met Key Hackett in Templeman. In Templeman 3. Vicious stepper, out that Desire. Cool dude. Yeah, when I heard he got crushed down there, I was like, man, how he come on, let somebody steal a march on him like that, but cold gangster. But did he ever say Carl Narcisse? Carl, a step out the Night Wars where did somebody help him? Did he mention that name? That's a stepper did went to the Angola. They hit him for a body 20-something years ago, something with him for a body. Did he mention that name? It's because this man, listen, y'all know the Night War, the biggest ward. That 9 got some steppers, some shooters. And I met a lot of them in that OPP in that old parish. Lil Butter, he deceased now. Sharon, what my boy name? I had brought him uptown. I brought him uptown on the lake. And he had a little hand pistol. It was him and the other boy, Anthony. Anthony was out the 17 war, but they knew each other. And they went around there playing, and the dude I sent the man come out the alley with that 223, went to letting that stuff get off. I said, man, y'all play. I told y'all can't come right here tiptoe and play with these little dudes. These little dudes, they playing around here, but it was a sweet lick. They jacked that wreck. And the dude like, man, I think Gangsta set us up. So, my name came into play, but, I ain't never seen him like that, but he gone anyway. But, yeah, he just talked about, he mentioned some steppers from them days, man, but these some steppers that should have been way up from, and the names are just it's coming in as we go along because this is getting popular for him. So I get that too, but I am enjoying it because a lot of these steppers, like I said, I was in OPP with them, Old Parish Prison, the jail out with them. That's why I met a lot of them at. And when I got out, they'll come uptown. What that boy name, man? He was a cold stepper too. They hit him up. He got in a wheelchair, got on that heroin, caught the bus uptown to the Magnolia to get some heroin from me, man. And he could fight good in jail, too. Actually, he had to fight with Key Kizak in jail. Man, that boy name. As soon as I get off here with y'all, watch him get it. But anyway, y'all know my mom. Let's say no to drugs. Let's stop the violence. Put the gun down. Make sure y'all get tested for HIV and AIDS. Y'all need to know y'all stats. We got the nonprofit. They need us. The Instagram, they need us. Third War. The movie. Them boys at war. The reality show. Survive Without Birdman. And I got my merch. Shout out to Certified Steppers. Slum 1200. Keeping the homie's name going. He's showing love. And I like that he bring back memories, throwback stories, some story. You know what? I got to apologize. Because he mentioned a name out the 7th Ward that I said I didn't know. but I do know this person. I just didn't remember that name. He's a coming to know you with that black and gray Camaro, two-tone Camaro. He's around with a tank now. Good dude too. And I said I didn't know him. I was down bad. But I realized, oh, that's what you're talking about. So yeah, I had to straighten that out. Anyway, thank y'all for all love support.